What's going on, guys? It's Jake. Today we have some pretty crazy news, which is a brand new dragon and a confirmation that we have a new Metal Fight remake set coming out. Well, let's just get right into it. Before we talk about the news, guys, if we could hit 500 likes on this video, that would be great. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button to join the Nook Nation. But anyways, let's just move on to this new dragon. So guys, we all knew that Drum was going to come back into Beyblade Burst and Beyblade Burst Sparking at some point, but we really did not know when until now, because an August release is a new triple booster set, which has the new Tempest Dragon in it. And it's pretty cool. So let's talk about the pictures. With this picture right here, you can see the overall look of Tempest Dragon, and you can also see some of the parts for it as well. So taking a look at Dragon first, if you look right at the middle, right at the core and the chip, overall it doesn't look like they're gonna do anything crazy special with it or anything. Nothing like Variant Lucifer, where it has a combined chip and core, so that's okay, I guess. And the chip also has a very typical dragon design. It really does remind me of Imperial Dragon's chip a lot. It's the same sort of layout, except maybe like the claws are a little bit bigger. But where the bay gets pretty crazy though is the ring. You see, the layer has this sort of awakening gimmick, and I'm pretty sure it's going to act like Imperial Dragon's gimmick, to where if you battle it enough, it'll kind of change up the layer over time. And what happens is these pinkish like wings pop out, and it kind of changes the shape and probably the attack power of the bay. And that's pretty interesting because it may start off kind of weak and not really that, you know, aggressive in its shape. And maybe this means in the show, Drum will start off, he'll probably be really strong, but as battles go on, his bay will awaken and he'll get even stronger. But also hopefully you can kind of just like awaken it by yourself like you can do with Imperial Dragon, because I kind of want to get into this awakened mode as fast as possible. So taking a look at the other parts, we already talked about the ring, we already talked about the core and chip. But now for the other pieces, we have a recolor of 1A, which is the same chassis that was on Super Hyperion, but this time it is a blue color, which is pretty cool. I do like 1A quite a bit. Not really the best teeth or anything, but it is pretty strong. And you cannot see the driver, but it is actually charge metal, which Charge, of course, was on Ace Dragon all the way back in Beyblade Burst GT. And if you guys remember, that one already had metal. So now that we have Charge metal, what are they going to change about it? It's kind of assumed that the tip portion, which was plastic on the original Charge, will now be metal. So it's kind of like Charge Metal Prime, sort of, because the original one also had metal. This one just has a little bit more metal, I guess. But like I said earlier, this is a triple booster set. There are other bays that come in this set as well. One of them is this kind of odd recolor of Curse Satan. It's Curse Satan, which was in a random booster, so it's kind of cool to be able to get that a little bit easier now. But it is this kind of green and yellow color with like purple stickers, so it's kind of like they inversed the color scheme. But the parts for Curse Satan are pretty interesting. We get Arrow, which used to be a really rare Beyblade part, and we also get Hold Dash. And I'm not really the biggest fan of Hold, but you know, dash drivers, as I always say, I always love dash drivers. But the other bay in this set I think is a little bit more kind of but it does come with one really cool part. So the other bay in the set is Naked Diabolos. Now, Naked and Diabolos, of course, we've seen in GT. They are a bit older, but one really cool part there is the layer weight, which is Goku. If you don't remember, we had Slash Valkyrie with a Goku come out in GT, and it was extremely rare. Pretty much nobody has it, and now you can get it in this set. That's pretty sick. What was once a pretty impossible part to get, you can now get kind of easily. I'm down for that. And for the other parts, there is the Disc 11, which I'm not really the biggest fan of, and a brand new driver, WV, which we don't have any pictures of, no battles of, or whatever. So is it going to be attack type or defense or stamina, whatever? Nobody really knows, but new driver. It's another new part. And that, guys, is going to wrap up the news on Tempest Dragon. Really cool that we have Drum coming back pretty early on, or I guess it's kind of in the mid part of the show now, but it's pretty cool that Drum is coming back in the early to mid part of the show, and his Bay also looks pretty cool as well. And this whole triple booster set comes out on August 8th, so really not that long from now. Now, for the last bit of news, we have a brand new MFB set. Can't really talk about this too much because we don't really have any pictures or anything. We just have confirmed bays to talk about. So going through them, we have Kerbecs, which is one of my favorite Beyblades ever, by the way, if not my absolute favorite. So I'm definitely going to be getting this set. But moving on through the whole set, just so we can get through them, we have Kerbecs, Ray Unicorno, Medio El Drago, which is amazing, Gravity Perseus, and Galaxy Pegasus. Just wanted to mention that we are getting a new Metal Fusion remake set, but I don't really want to go over much else because, like I said, we don't really have a ton of other info. But like I said, I'm really excited for Kerbecs, especially one of my favorite bays ever. Gonna be really exciting to see how it does in the new Burst format, I guess. But guys, that is going to wrap up this video. What was your favorite bit of news? Was it the Metal Fusion set remake? Was it Tempest Dragon? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But if you like this video, hit that like button. We're trying to get to 500 likes, and hit subscribe if you're not part of the Nook Nation. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.